I'm going to give you 3 simple things in this video. I'm going to give you 3 simple things in this video that you need to do in order to lose fat. Fat loss is very, very simple. You do not need to cut out carbs. I hate hearing that the most. People will be like, oh yeah, bro, I'm cutting out bread. I'm like, well, that's not going to do it. Or I hear people say this all the time. Yeah, bro, I'm doing the Stairmaster for an hour a day. You don't need to do that. You don't. You just don't. You do these 3 simple things I'm about to tell you, and you will drop fat. Also, you'll increase your energy. You'll have better moods throughout the day. You'll get rid of brain fog. You'll get rid of fatigue. You're literally going to feel like somebody with limitless amounts of energy. All from doing these 3 simple things. So, first thing, cut out sugar. What I want you to start doing is when you go to the grocery store, don't just mindlessly throw things in the cart. Actually start looking at things now. Flip over the box or the bag or whatever it is and look, does this thing have sugar? If it does, cut it out of your diet. Cut it out. It's not helping you. The processed sugar it's doing a lot to your body that you probably don't even know. And you just cutting that out, I promise you, that will be one of the biggest difference makers, because there's people known people who have dropped 12 pounds after 5 days of cutting out sugar. So that's massive. And understand too, there's a difference between processed sugar and naturally occurring sugar, like in fruits, like in honey, like in maple syrup. Those things are natural sugars. Unlike if you were to eat a candy bar or go eat cookies or that sugar, no bueno. Also, second thing that you need to cut out, processed foods. And what you'll do in order to start doing that, flip that box back over again, or the box, the bag, whatever it is. And I want you to look at the ingredients. If there is a ton of different ingredients that has a bunch of gobbledygook bullshit that you can't even pronounce, you don't buy it anymore. You do not buy it anymore. Because all these dyes, all these chemicals, all this bullshit, our body has no clue what the fuck to do with it. The majority of people that are overweight, they're overweight because their gut health has been deteriorated to a point where it can barely even digest actual food. All because all the chemicals and the dyes and the seed oils and shit has just destroyed their microbiome. So if you're somebody who has that rock hard gut, and it's painful, you feel bloated all the time, I'm telling you, the sugar, the processed foods will help you so fucking much. And little by little, your gut health, as you start to eat single ingredient foods, people. Eggs, grass-fed beef, make sure it's grass-fed. And if you get ground turkey or chicken, make sure it's organic. Because all those hormones and the bullshit that they put in animals, that shit fucks you up too. So processed foods are a no-go. Only single ingredient foods, please, por favor. I'm literally, like, for some of you guys, this will save your life. Like, completely save your life, completely save your family's life. If you just implement these 3 things. Last thing, final thing. Protein. This is where you got to get a little honest with yourself. You got to be able to look in the mirror and really be like, okay, I'm like really fat, I'm kind of fat, or like I'm like skinny fat. If you are really fat, take like 40 grams off of this number. But what I need you to do with protein is eat 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. So like I said, if you're fat, if you know you're like really fat, take like 40 grams off of that number. If you know you're like kind of fat, do 20 grams. If you're skinny fat, only take off like 10 or 15 grams. And you need to eat that in protein. So the way that you figure out protein, right? Flip the box over of whatever you're eating, or the container, whatever it's stored in, and look at the nutrition label. On the nutrition label, it's going to give a weight, right? I don't want you to do the serving size, because like for something like turkey bacon, it'll say 2 slices of turkey bacon, right? But it also gives a weight right next to it. You need to look at the weight, because if you just go off of the serving size, 2 slices of turkey bacon could be way over the weight, right? Or like way under the weight. So I want you to look at the weight and actually start weighing out your protein. Get yourself a scale and literally just start weighing out your protein on a scale. Super simple. Yes, this whole thing is going to be a lifestyle change. And I want you to be patient with yourself. Don't be patient to the point where you let yourself slip up all the time, but be patient in knowing that like you're gonna want to eat sugar, you're gonna want to go back to the processed foods, but you have to remind yourself like, I'm not just doing this for me, I'm doing this for like everybody who's gonna see me drop weight. It's gonna inspire them. I'm doing this for my family, for my future generations. Like for myself, I cut all that stuff out because I'm like, the people in my lineage that come after me, I don't want them to have to do this work, because changing your habits, if you're actually going to take this information in this video and implement it, I fucking salute you, because I know how tough it is to change habits. On the thumbnail of the video, you got to see how overweight I was and where I took myself to. Know that you can change the habits. It just takes time, and be patient with yourself. If it doesn't work, if you can't completely change your eating habits in 2 weeks, don't get pissed at yourself. Like, just know it's going to take time. However old you are, that's how long you've been treating yourself like shit, putting shitty ass food in your body. So guess what? It's going to take a little bit of time to change the habits and to get yourself not to be fat anymore. But just keep at it. That's all you have to do. Keep at it. Don't quit. And eventually, it'll just be second nature. It'll be normal, just like eating like shit is normal for you right now. If this video was valuable for you, I want you to send this to somebody. I want you to leave a comment, and I want you to send it to somebody. But no, for reals, leave a comment. Let me know what was valuable to you, because I could make a video on something that was valuable to you. So please, 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 if you feel the need to share with somebody, share it with somebody. I want this to impact the world, the whole world, not just you, not just the US, but the whole world. We need to be taught these things. These things are not taught in school. That's why I'm not coming on here being a dickhead and calling you a retard, telling you you're an idiot, because we're not taught these things. But if you watch this video to the end and you do nothing with this, you are a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, but you are. Because I literally just gave you everything, the secret sauce. So please use the information you just consumed. And I will see you on the next video.